Hi, I'm Mary Milan, and I'm in class ITL 516 Mathematics Integrative Designs, and I'm recording this video today for a concrete and visual models to solve addition and subtraction. My grade level is kindergarten, operation, and algebraic thinking. It is Common Core State Standards, Math. It is CCSS, Point Math, Point Continent, Point K, Point O, Point A1. Understanding addition as putting together and adding to, and understand subtraction as taking part and taking from. In my first slide, I have the addition symbol. I have an equal sign. And over to the left of the addition symbol, I have a line which indicates a number that needs to be here, which is also considered an addend. And then I have plus. Then I have another underline. And I would need another number, equal, and this would be the sum on over to the right underline. At the bottom is my subtraction sentence. Again, it would need to the left, it would need a number, an addend on the left, and then I have the subtraction minus sign. And over to the right with an underline, I would need a second addend, a second digit to equal the sum. So in this first slide, I did not want to put in any numbers. I wanted the kids just to get a visual conception of what the symbols are, because if I put in numbers, they would already be trying to solve the addition or subtraction sentence. So I wanted them to have their prior knowledge. I wanted to see what they knew prior into solving the math or addition problem. On my second slide, I have addition. I have addition as putting together and add to. So up on the upper right, it says add is plus symbol. Another digit is needed, equals, and then the sum. So on my first sentence, when you add this, and I put one apple, so the student is supposed to look at it and say, oh, there's one apple, just by looking at the image. And I didn't want to put numbers also because I didn't want them to start adding. I wanted them to just look at the image and think in their mind what the number is, rather than having to have a number there. So this also works with substituting. So over to the right, I have apples, and you can add more apples in. You can add more apples in if the kids wanted to solve or alter or edit more of the apple addition problems. So there I went ahead and gave the kids, because they're kindergartners, and so I know they have not had strategies, or maybe they have in their prior knowledge of cutting and pasting. I thought it would be more easier to have them do that than to actually have numbers on there. So as you can see, you can add and paste more apples so that they can complete more sentences. So they're just cutting and pasting more apples. Or you could have more apples prior, but I kind of wanted to show that in my slide. Now my second sentence is, when you add one apple to these apples, so they would have to count them 1, 2, 3. So they were getting a concept already, one at the top, and you add to these 3 apples, and my third sentence equals. So with the apples on the right, or they can draw in the number, they can draw in the number of the total amount of apples. So they can go in and use either the pen, and they can draw in their number 4 apples. Or they could even use it at the top too and write 1 apple plus 3 apples equals 4. Or if they don't want to do that, with the virtual learning and the virtual images, they can just erase that if they don't want to write anything, and they can drag the apples on the right hand side. They can go ahead and drag those apples into the equal sign. Okay, on my third slide, I have subtract as taking apart and taking from. Again, I did not put any numbers because I don't want them to subtract it. I want them to get the concept or the concrete representation so that they can come up with the solution, their strategies, their way of thinking, building that rich, authentic, using manipulations to solve the subtraction problem. So here I have 2 cars and I have the minus sign, 2 minus something, and then I have my sentence at the bottom equals, and then I gave them the amount of cars, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. So they would have to say, okay, the sum is 4 cars. But when I go up to my sentence, 2 minus what equals 4. So then they would have to get the 4 cars over to the right and drag them in, which would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it equals 4. So then they would reread the sentence, and it would be 2 minus 6 equals 4. And my other final third slide, I have a 10 frame. And I thought this was very helpful with adding and subtracting. You can use that for both. So on my 10 frame, I gave them a prompt to start with 2. So they could either add first or subtract. So on here, I have 2. And I have 2 different colors so they would keep track on what they're adding or what they're subtracting. And this is also good for differentiating the task. It is also for adaptiveness and accommodations. There might be some children that are very tactile, so this would be beneficial for them in their learning. So that you can even do a 20 frame also, that would help them. But I started with the 10 frame because usually there's 10 boxes, 5 at the top and 5 at the bottom. And they can be able to add and subtract and give me the sum. So this is very flexible in the learning for kindergarten standards and the visual. So this is my video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you will utilize it either in kindergarten or another grade level, and it would give you visual models to develop concrete learning, conceptual learning. Thank you very much.